BLEACH.
Okay, let's read chapter 280 of Bleach, Jugulators 2. Not sure what that means, but we're doing it again. Grimjo and Ichigo are continuing to fight. Grabbing a sword. Grimjo had thrown it at one point in their last fight. Buddy. Or budding, something like that. Flying in. Done. Okay, that's him, I guess, landing up on top. Ton. So, from the spiritual pressure radiating around Ichigo, it looks like the ground is like cracking. Nanda sono tsura wa. What is it as for that face, as for that mug? Meaning like, why are you making that face? Do yara hontou ni ore ni satsui wa nei rashii na. Somehow, truly, honestly, to me, as for killing intent, not existing it seems, doesn't it? So, this is Grimjo saying, somehow it seems like you really don't want to kill me. A killing intent against me, truly, somehow not existing, it seems. Nasakane yatsuda. Nasakanai is like sympathy or pity. So, like, you're pathetic. Nasakanai. Yeah. You're miserable, shameful, pitiful guy. Nanda to? What? Or what did you say? Boom. Okay, so the boon appears to be Grimjo vanishing suddenly and Ichigo being surprised. Yeah, and Grimjo coming in for an attack. Gun. Ichigo leaping out of the way. Flipping in the air. Grimjo excited. Slashing. Got him. Gun. Although maybe he blocked. Yeah, he blocked. Okay, so that's Ichigo's sword there. And then Grimjo leaping into the air. Chan. King. Gun. As they go sliding along, clanging their swords. Kiku ga kurasaki. Kiku ga kurasaki. So like asking, but kurasaki. Teme wa nan no tame ni koko ni kita. As for you, for what purpose to this place came? So this is sort of like, I'm going to ask you this. Why'd you come here? And koko ni, to this place, as we often see, the kanji are the huakomundo. So we get that sort of shorthand frequently, just to remind the reader that koko is huakomundo, in case you had forgotten. Gi. Geesh. This is their swords squealing as they rub off each other. Again, not good for the swords. Sonnamon kimatten daro. That sort of a thing is decided, right? It's a way to kind of say like it's obvious, or like it's already been settled what that thing is, right? Inoue o taskeru tame da. It's for the purposes of saving Inoue, in order to save her. Ha! He laughs. Dattara nande ano onna o mita shunkan ni tsurete nigeru soburi sae neinda. If that were the case, and we get a little flashback of Orihime, if that were the case, why, at the instant of seeing that woman, taking and running away soburi, not doing. Soburi. Behavior. Okay, so the behavior not existing of taking her and running away the instant that you saw that woman. Why didn't you do that? If that were really why you came here. Okay, got him. 見た目が無傷で安心でもしたか? Laying eyes on, being unwounded, safety or being at ease or something did you do? So were you even relieved? Were you even relieved seeing unwounded when you laid eyes on her? Mitame, the appearance. The appearance being unwounded. Uchigawa wa dou natteru kamoshirene ni no yo. Dou natteru kamoshirene no ni yo. Okay, so as for the outside, Uchigawa, as for the inside, how is it becoming? Dou natteru kamoshirenai no ni, even though it's maybe about like what's happening on the inside. Uchigawa. Temeera Inoue ni nani ka shita no ka? You guys to Inoue something did? Question mark. So did you guys do something to Inoue? Uchigawa wa dou natteru kamoshirenei no ni yo. As for the inside, and we get emphasis on Uchigawa, which is, I guess, well, I guess this is like, how are you really feeling on the inside? Something like that. Even though you don't seem to know what's going on the inside. What did you guys do to her? Okay. Yoi kao da ze. That's a good face. That's a good face. Okay. That's Grimjo saying that. Kurosaki. Gun. None? Okay, I guess this is Ichigo saying what, and then Grimjo still talking. Ano onna o tasuke ni koko e kita to itta na? That woman, for saving to this place, said, right? So you said you came here to save that woman, right? Wakatte ne yo dakara oshiete yaru. Not understanding, appear to be, so because of that, we'll do the favor of teaching or telling. So you don't seem to be getting it, so I'll tell you. Chigao ze, it's different, meaning that's not why you came here. Teme wa koko e tatakai ni kita nda. As for you, to this place, again, Huecomundo, came to fight. So you didn't come here to save her, you came here to fight. Teme ni wa miete nda yo. As for to you, able to see it, right? Like, so it's visible to you, right? You can see that, right? Honno no shimesu michisuji te yatsu ga na. The expression of true ability? Oh, no. Honno is true ability, but instinct. And shimesu is like expression. To denote, to exemplify. And michisuji, path or route, okay. Michisuji te yatsu ga na. It's the thing called the path that shows like instinct, or the path that denotes instinct. Isn't it? Teme wa shinigami, ore wa horo. As for you, shinigami, as for me, hollow. So you're a shinigami, I'm a hollow. Maketa wa mina goroshi. As for the loser side, it's killing everyone? No, what does that mean? Maketagawa. Maketagawa wa mina goroshi. Oh, okay, that's just massacre. I guess as for the losing side, as for the lost side, it's a massacre. Or like massacring the lost side. 1000年も前からそう決まってんだ。Even 1,000 years ago, previously, from 1,000 years ago, that way it was decided. So basically, like, that's the way it's been for thousands of years. 1,000 years ago, that was decided that the loser side would be like annihilated, or annihilating the loser side. Between the Shinigami and Hollows, so that all kind of tracks. Okay. 戦う理由が他にいるか? A fighting reason otherwise existing? So, like, is there any other reason that exists to fight? Oyo, come. Meaning, like, bring it on. Actually, let me zoom out for this. We get a lot of the art with Grimmjow and Ichigo have them in opposition of each other, mirrored. And this is another good example of that. This is still Grimmjow yelling, 最後まで立ってた方が生きて戻れる、それだけのことだ. Up until the very end, standing, having stood direction, living and being able to go back, that just event. So he's saying this whole thing is just about the one that's able to stand to the very end, being able to go back alive. Okay. We get a splash page for the Jugulators 2. Bleach 280. More, So this is them, I guess, climbing or descending as they're clanging their swords. Gun. Oh, and we get our works in progress in the way as always. All right. Oh, is he getting ready to do something here? Yes. Oh, okay. So their things collide. Oh, go, I guess. That looks like Grimmjow's thing breaking through Ichigo's moon or whatever. That's Ichigo, I guess, noticing that. Oh, and dodging. All right, Grimmjow coming up behind Ichigo. Yes, yes. All right, Ichigo noticing, slicing. Ooh. Okay, his sword is there, but it looks like he got hit. Okay, that's Grimmjow coming down here while Ichigo is still up there. Zan. Zan. いい顔になったぜ, Kurosaki. Okay, so to a good face became. Became to a good face, Kurosaki. Meaning, like, again, maybe his appearance or his form or something. Is that a zo? Zori? Daga, but... Okay, he appears to be running his hand along his blade. And cutting his finger. Madada. Madada. It's still, meaning like not yet. Not yet. And he's tracing an arc with his cut finger. His Ichigo is slowly falling out of the sky here. 俺が本当に戦いてえのはそのてめえじゃねえ. Okay. Me truly wanting to fight one. As for the one that I really want to fight, as for the one that I want to fight honestly, that you, it isn't. It's not that you. Meaning like you're not up to snuff yet. You're not at the level that of the fight that I want to have yet. Kurai yagare. Kurai yagare. I guess it's kurao. So like eat. This is like an order. I mean, like eat this or absorb this. Ga. Zoom. Koitsu ga. This thing. Giko or Giko. Espada dake ni yurusareta saikyou no sero da. To only espadas being allowed strongest settle. Hey, Pork, how's it going? So it's the strongest hollow flash, only allowed to espadas. Okay, there's Ichigo falling, there's Inoue, they're looking at each other. Mate, Grimjo! Wait, Grimjo! Okay, and it's called, the kanji are the King Hollow Flash. The King Hollow Flash. And it is called the Gran Rei Sero. Gran Rei Sero. So again, King Hollow Flash, or the Hollow King Flash. And we get not only Grimjo screaming that, we get the whole page of him detonating that attack. All right. And get a little shot of him down there. Zoom. Go. Okay. Some sort of aftermath of the attack. Grimjo looking calm, and there we go. Ichigo has hollowified, presumably to protect Inoue. Yo yaku deyagatta ka? So the Yoyaku is like, finally? Yeah, finally at last. So, finally at last came out, question mark. And Yagata is that contempt. So like, finally, you finally came out, huh? For 8 seconds. Okay. That's the end of the chapter. Our little sketch art. What is that supposed to be? First it was a moon with a slash. Now it's cat, weasel, dog slash. Anyway, okay. That's the end of 280. Next time. You can't make these chapter names up. We'll read that chapter 281 next time.